It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hoyte Big Show. With Jase and Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this glorious Friday afternoon. You're listening to the Big Show, Hoyte, J, Minogue and Keyzie, you mad bastard. And Mogi is always looking sensational. And I'm loving the tight white tee there, brother.
Thanks very much, you backbone.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, what a day we've got here in the 09. We've finally got a bit of sun. It's the first time since June 2017.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Been
right.
a while.
But it is a glorious day. Keyzie, big night last night. And I tell you what, just to paint a picture with words, there was a bit of a party here at NZME last night, and a few people by the looks of it in the office there, Mogi, they haven't landed the plane yet.
Still going.
It's a real party atmosphere. Keyzie, you had a big night. How's life?
To be honest, fit and rearing to go. I mean, I just
dear.
accidentally said rearing instead of rearing to go. But other than that, I'm ready. Let's do this.
It's one of those
Let's do
scenarios
radio.
like where you feel like you're okay and then you start talking and you realise, oh, God, I'm in a world of trouble here.
Well, you guys are the first people I've spoken to all day.
Right.
But don't worry, Pugs has chucked me in a pie in the air fryer right now. That's going to be ready soon. I'll eat that, and then holy cow.
You'll be tickety-boo,
I'll be
good to
so
go.
good.
Hey, don't forget, being a Friday afternoon, a shout-out Friday, Mogi. If you want to give a special shout-out to someone, text us 3483. Now, listen, massive show ahead. Massive show here. We've got the big poll coming up next. We've got the Friday throbber. There's a lot going on, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, let's get back to the 90s till now countdown, shall we?
The Hoyte Big Show podcast.
Coming in at 4:11 on the 90s till now countdown. A bit of Chris Knox, Mogi Boy. Takes me
good.
back. That song, mate, takes
Does
me
it?
back.
What
Oh,
to?
yeah. Just to my heyday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I've actually had a few interactions with Chris Knox over the years. He's
Good bastard?
He's a good bastard.
How tall is he?
About my height.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
so.
he's not a big unit, that's for sure.
Powerful, though. Powerful.
Oh, powerfully built like Hoyte J. A few people texting in a shout out or two there on 3483, Keyzie.
Yeah, lots of shout-outs coming through on 3483. Keep them coming. We've got BK vouchers to give away, so you may as well get stuck in. Shout-out to my workmate Jamie from the mighty Whanganui, slaving away at work, getting it done, you backbone.
Backbone, massive backbone.
Keyzie's steamed.
Sure.
Well,
that's not so much a shout-out.
Yeah,
it's
that's
more a
just-
statement of fact.
Yeah,
Right, backbone though. Shout out to Steve from Hamilton, who's just knocked off work for the day, now listening to the Big Show.
Yeah, good
Backbone.
on you, mate. Keep doing that. Right now it's time for...
The Big Poll.
Well, here we go. Very simple question today again. Sk8er belts, yes or no? No. Now, here's the thing, Mogi. Keyzie there's been keen to have this as a big poll.
Right.
And he said to me, can I wear in my Sk8er belt? Because, as you know, I wear a Sk8er belt.
I'll be honest with you, it was news to me.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
until the airport debacle.
right, yes. Well, I always wear Sk8er belts. And I said to Keyzie...
Is there a reason for that?
Well, I just like them, that's all.
Right.
I find them, just...
What is
I
it
like
that-
the look of them.
Can I ask the question, what defines a skater belt? Because
So-
I think we're going to need to know that.
So, first of all, I call them skatey belts. Skatey belt. You got a skatey belt on, Planet 8 variety, probably something like that. It's something that was massively in the very early 2000s, a fabric belt, usually of a bright colour, green, red,
Sure.
blue, and it was usually holding up baggy, sort of low-cut jeans with silk boxes.
In my mind, would it be a Volcom belt?
Volcom, yeah, if you're a
Thank you.
fancy guy.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And the revelation that Jase wears skatey belts, for some reason I was
Tickled by that.
Well, I said, because Keyzie said, can you wear it in? And I said, well, I always wear it in. And then I said to Keyzie, but I've got a feeling this is going to deteriorate into a massive piss take.
To be fair to Keyzie, I don't think it's going to deteriorate to that. I think it's going to start.
It's
at
Jase.
that.
And then
Jase.
Keyzie came back to me, Mogi, and he said, no, you misunderstand, Jase. And I went, Keyzie, let's not muck around. It's going to turn into a piss take. And he
Jase.
went, yes, it is going to turn into a piss take.
Can I just clarify? This is not going to turn into a piss take, all right? We're just here to discuss whether or not people still wear skatey belts.
Well, I do.
Yeah, I know, and you're
Am
a
I
skatey
not a
boy.
person?
No, yeah, you are a person.
You don't have to be a skatey boy to wear this belt.
I know.
Clearly.
I just like it.
Well, this is why it's interesting. 3483, give us a text. Do you wear a skatey belt? where you
Yeah.
can call us, 0800 Hodaki.
Is there an age limit on skatey belts? And that's not that there is and you can't wear it, but, just fashion-wise or, are there some kind of fashion rules that say you should give it up?
Sure.
Do you have a Velcro wallet?
Also, go on to our Instagram account and
yeah.
have a vote on that. No, Keyzie, I do not have a Velcro wallet.
Did you lose it?
No, it's Keyzie who loses his wallet.
Yeah, it's true, actually. Let's crack on with the 90s till now countdown, song number 410.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, coming in at 14 there on the 90s till now countdown, Soundgarden. Great stuff. Now, the big poll today, skatey belts, yes or no?
And this is on the back of Jase being a skatey boy.
Yeah.
He wears a skater belt. Still Volcom, or is it Planet
Can I
8?
just clarify, I've never claimed to be a skater boy.
I think, are you taking the piss?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
massive.
I thought
yeah.
so, Jase.
Yeah.
No, he's taking the piss out of you, man.
I'm one of those guys that's able to adapt certain pieces of fashion and make them and own them and make them my own.
Like skater belts and
Yeah,
weird
skater
hoodies
belts,
and stuff.
you know what I mean? Yeah, totally.
Have you at any point worn like really big fat globe shoes?
No.
Oh, my God, I used to wear those.
Yeah, same. Or etnies?
So huge.
DCs?
I think, I had DCs, yeah. Shocking. I think the thing with your belt, Jase, is nobody knows. It's a practical item for you. So
Correct.
Every time you put it on, no one ever sees it. I've never seen it.
No.
You've always got a shirt that hangs out or a hoodie that's weird and hangs out or whatever it might be. You know what I mean?
Skivvy.
It could be a piece of rope for all I know.
Indeed.
And on some occasions, I'm sure it has been. So a skatey belt is a step up.
Yeah, thanks, mate. And I'll be honest with you, I've got 3 of them.
What colours?
Yeah, what are they?
Green, red, and black.
But it'll be like emerald green and like
Well, you've seen
fire
it.
red.
It's just a green.
Is
Keyzie.
the red one, is that flames?
No, it's just red.
Damn.
And what brand is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't ask her.
I've got no
Can
idea.
you please take it off so I can see what brand it is? Can I check what brand
Well,
it
I'm
is?
not wearing the red one now.
No, it's all right, just so I can see. While you're doing that, a lot of texts coming in on 3483. Skater belts are cool.
there
if
you
you-
go, Keyzie. You tell me what brand it is. Like I could give 2 teats.
It's really warm.
Yeah, this one here says, I had a skatey belt when I was like 10, pink with a cool gold belt buckle that had the pin that locked it in. I'm nearly 50. I think Jase needs to pack it in.
There's no brand on it.
And I do like this one here as well that says, just started wearing a skatey belt again. How good. The beauty of them is you can just wash them while they're still on your jeans.
Totally, man.
Yeah. I've never heard of that before.
This one here, skater belts are cool if you're 15 and it's 2001.
Right.
What about this? Hell yeah, Hoyte J. I'm 44, so you're younger than me.
Yeah, totally, man.
And I'll wear one till I expire. Sick belt, brother.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Well,
How good.
If you want to go and check out my belt, go to our Instagram account.
That's right.
And you can see me and the belt that I'm currently wearing. But like you say, Mogi, it's not really meant to be a fashion statement by me. It's just a practical, thing that keeps my pants up.
Yeah, no one's
And
looking to you for that.
And keeps up my pants on my withered legs.
Yeah, I was hoping that the next thing we'll see you with is a backwards cap and a skateboard under your arms.
Yeah, that's more Keyzie's kind of style there. Hey, but fellas, should we get back into the countdown? 4:09.
Hell yeah, skater boy.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. A bit of live for you there, coming in at number 408 this Friday afternoon. Weird thing happened to me yesterday, fellas, when I got home after the show, and it's never happened to me before. I was sitting on the couch, just watching a bit of TV, and my dog, Roo, right, walked right up to me and was staring in my face, just whining. And I was like, what's going on, Roo? What's
what
going on?
did she sound like?
Well, like... Now, occasionally, Mogi, she'll whine about something. There might be cats fighting outside or something like that.
It could be raining.
It could be thunder.
Could be windy.
It could be
thunder.
windy.
She could have spotted a bird. She
But-
might have laid eyes on her own shadow.
But
That always gets her.
she's never actually stood right in front of me and whined. But not only was she whining, she was actually headbutting me with her head.
Right.
And I was going, what the? And I said to my wife, what is going on here? Why is she doing this? And even she was going,
Oh, she didn't
I don't
know
know.
either.
This is weird.
Right.
This is weird. And I started having a bit of a panic attack because I thought...
Sure, that's a natural next
Well,
step.
I'll explain myself. I'll tell you why. Because I thought maybe I'm about to have a heart attack or a stroke. And I'll give some context to that, right?
Oh, because dogs.
They can
Because
predict heart
sense,
attacks.
yes.
Oh,
And
sure.
I had a mate. I have a mate who
My
had...
doctor's a Labrador.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, admit it. Yeah, good. Is he the one that's helping you out with your heavy hoods?
Yeah, my heavy hoods and
Right.
my shocking downstairs.
Right. So anyway, I had a mate, and he used to suffer from, he doesn't anymore, strangely enough, epilepsy.
Right.
And he used to have a pet dog as well, and his dog, before he would have a fit, would start whining, like going hardcore whining, and he would know, oh, okay, I'm about to have a fit, because the dog sensed something was going to happen. I had another mate who had this weird, and this is a totally true story, had this weird relationship with his cat. And this cat turned up on his doorstep one day and never left. And they had this incredible bond. And he was sitting in his room one day, and this cat just started going absolutely crazy in his room, like literally bouncing off the walls.
Did he take it out the back paddock?
No. And he was like, what the is going on here? A minute later, he had a heart attack.
Wow.
So thus, I was going, oh my God, is something about to happen to old Hoyte J?
Far out.
You know how many times people have had a heart attack and a dog hasn't done jack?
Yeah, probably millions.
Yeah.
I know, but, it was, I've got sort of background for it. So, I thought that my paranoia was justified.
Do you think the fact that you're thinking like this could have even actually triggered a heart attack? You know what I mean?
When I say a panic attack, it wasn't a full-blown panic attack. It was just, am I about to have a heart attack or a stroke or something?
Can you tell me what kind of breed that dog is?
Border Collie.
Well, Border Collies love practical jokes.
Oh, so you think, what it
wind you up.
was? You know what it was, actually?
Yeah, what was it?
For the first time ever, and you guys know about my bowel movements, I had to do a mid-evening steamer. And that never, ever happens to Hoyte J.
Wow.
One steamer in the morning, three perfect tubes. And she must have sensed he's got one on the way. What the hell is going on? Maybe she was thinking she was going to have a stroke or a heart attack.
Bloody hell, it's lucky you got that dog, man.
Yeah, I reckon.
Far out. That's interesting. So what, you had one that morning?
I'd had a steamer that morning, yeah. So I don't know where the steamer was coming from.
Yeah.
It was just a random,
Far out.
vague steamer.
Oh, wow.
Also interested by the fact that your mate cured himself of epilepsy.
Well, he did. He was on medication for a while, and then they stopped for
My
some
brother
reason.
used to have epilepsy, and now he doesn't.
It just stopped.
like that.
Yeah.
Stops for a while.
It doesn't always go right through, so there you go.
Hey, I tell you what does go right through. The Warriors chat, which is coming up soon on the big show.
Struth.
Is that all good?
It's a work on.
Okay.
It's a
I'll
work
tell you what
on.
else went right through.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. 4:07 there. White Stripes in the 90s till now. Countdown now. Massive sporting weekend ahead. Kicking off tonight, of course, with the WA. So let's just crack into it, fellas.
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? Yeah. The Warriors playing the Dragons tonight, 8 o'clock. Sky Sport 9 join me, Keyzie, and also Di Henwood. We're going to be calling that game. It's also the final home game, Mount Smart, for the year. Hopefully she's a sellout. Actually, we got word, Mike, as to whether it is a sellout.
It's a sellout, and it's been sold out for over a week.
Wow.
Because I wanted to get tickets, and it has well sold out.
Damn, that's awesome. So shout out to all the fans for getting along there.
Can I just ask on that front, have they all been sellouts? Because it looks to me like she's sold out every time.
Yeah, the last few weeks, there's some that haven't earlier on. But yeah,
When it was
certainly as you get
pissing
down to business end,
That's
she's all
right.
go.
Yes.
So the Dragons, they are terrible. Bottom 3 on the ladder. So this is one that we should comfortably put away. However, over the last few weeks, I've been saying that about every team, and then we've had issues, which I think we're working them out now at this point in the season. However, looking at the team,
Yes.
one issue we have is we've got Bunty R4 starting in prop alongside Adam Fanor-Blake. On the bench, they've got Dylan Walker, Jackson Ford, Bailey Sirinen, and Freddie Lussick. They don't really have a prop.
Where's the other prop?
Yeah, so they're running a very light bench, which worries me.
So they're lacking a bit of meat, is what you're saying.
Fingers
there,
crossed.
They
But
are.
the problem with that is it means that Fanua Blake's going to end up doing more minutes, which you don't really want to do going into the finals either. We should be sweet, but it is. We just need to concentrate on our game, Hoyte J. I think that you'd agree with that.
Sure, mate.
What I love about this Warriors team, and something that I've not seen from them for God knows how long, is their ability to change a plan. And I remember the game against Cronulla where we were getting absolutely flogged by them. Nico Hines got them up to 18-0 in no time flat, scoring down our left edge. That's the same thing that happened last week. And just like in that Sharks game, the same thing happened last week. They get into the sheds, they have a yarn, and they sort it out, and there was not another point scored down that edge since. Next year, I hope that we're a team that is able to make those adjustments on the field while it's happening, as opposed to having to go into the sheds to do it. But their ability to change their game plan and make adjustments has been unbelievable this year.
I think
does that. But when you say that, it's the coach's ability, really.
It's
isn't
the coach's ability. But what he does is he puts the belief into the players, and he's built trust. And defence is all about trust, because if you don't trust the guy on the inside of you, you're like, oh, he's going to bugger it up. I have to go and help him. That is a huge part of it.
Is it when? And it was Montoya that kept cutting in early, didn't he?
It's because inside him is Adam Pompey, who's a great player. He's kicking really well at the moment, taking over from Shawnee J, but he struggles defensively. So I think it is a lack of trust.
And even further, and it happens with who's the 5'8" there?
Oh, Metcalf,
who was sort of having to turn in a bit, and then it goes along the line.
That's right. So the matchup to watch out for, Jase, if like someone like you who doesn't really know a lot about league, watch out for Dallin Watini.
That's more what I don't know about league, Keyzie.
Right. Dallin Watini-Zelezniak, he's going up against Mikaeli Ravlawa, who's a barnstorming Fijian winger for the Dragons, and he scores tries like shelling peas.
Who was the guy, just incidentally, when you're talking about Montoya and stuff against Manly last week? Who was the winger again?
Jason Saab.
How good was he?
Well, he's quick, but he was made to look good.
Yeah, he was made to look good, but geez, power and pace,
no,
man.
He's fast, but he literally, that's the first good game he's played all season.
Right.
An interesting stat for you just quickly. Montoya has played 19 games. He's had 12 tries go down his wing, have been scored in his corner. Dallin Watini-Zelezniak has played 15 games and has had 4 tries scored in his corner. Right. So not is he a try-scoring machine, his defence and that side is working really well.
Well, there you go.
Great stuff. Hey, but right now it's time for...
Oh, crap, I completely forgot about this one.
Keyzie's Yummy Boy of the Week.
Yummy.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to go Tohu Harris because even
you've already done him.
Jase...
It is Keyzie's Yummy Boy.
Yeah, well, I suppose so, but you can't have the same Yummy Boy again.
All right, fine. I'm going to go Tamaide Martin because since being out in round 6, he was in the reserves, he's been dropped out, but he was almost back in the team this week. So Tamaide Martin.
We'll have a yarn about that on Monday.
Yeah, beautiful. Coming in at number 406, a bit of Foo Fighters.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Yes, a bit of Franz Ferdinand for you there this Friday afternoon, coming in at number 405. Now, plenty going on after 5 o'clock. We're going to have to delay the Friday Throbber a little, fellas, because we've got the rest of the countdown to do. 4 more countdown songs after 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then we'll do the Throbber, and then Mogi has an intriguing tale about the drama with his sunglasses. Yeah. So good.
Not happy.
I can't wait.
I'm not happy.
Yes.
All right.
Fuming.
Yeah, steaming, effing and jeffing.
Also, Jace, we've got BK vouchers to give away. If anyone needs a shout-out, 3483, text them on through.
Good stuff, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have you company this glorious Friday afternoon. Hope you're having a good one out there. A few more shout-outs coming through on 3483.
Yes, and just quickly, if you're tuning in, it's Friday, just after 5, the Throbber. It's been pushed back.
Yes.
Still got a few songs in the old 90s Tool Now countdown.
4, in fact, I think, Keyzie.
That's correct. G'day, you 6 sons of bees. Hey, quick shout-out to Foxy for a ripper of a boomerang. Don't know what that means.
Okay.
I feel like it's dirty, though. Hey, shout-out to the Misso for telling me I've got to sort out my own dinner tonight. Should do that anyway, mate. Jeez.
Frozen pizzas for everyone.
Yeah, ham and pineapple, sweet as.
That's what I would have done. Shout out to my Uber driver for getting 3 steamed people home last night and not charging extra for the vom cleanup.
Oh, I hope you gave him a tip.
That's good.
Yeah. Here's a bit of a shocker, actually. Huge shout out to Google Maps. The useless thing has absolutely effed me over, and now I'm in traffic, unlikely to make it home for Christmas. Cheers.
Yeah.
I've been through that before, actually.
Same.
Traffic.
That exact thing where Google stitches you up.
Oh, yeah. What?
I did the old Google Maps thing for our bar. Remember we went down to Barker's, and I thought, I'll just walk down because I know it's somewhere around there. So I got it on my Google Maps, and it took me on the most roundabout bloody direction in terms of getting there. And I was like, I'm sure it's just straight down there. But anyway, it set on car as opposed to walk.
Yeah.
And I was like, you absolute manus, Hoyte J. Because I was just going, why am I going all the way out here? Hey, now coming up You'll know it debuted last week. Not particularly successfully.
Wow.
And that was Serious Chat with Jason Mike.
And me, Keyzie.
So we're going to give it another try here, fellas, and that's going to be coming up next. What do we say? Are we ready to do this?
That's right. So how it works is we're going to be serious about a topic. No, mucking around with it or anything like that. If you've got any suggestions for an article or a topic we can tackle, text us on 3483. There is BK on offer.
And we will take it seriously. Meantime, let's get back to the countdown. Number 404, a bit of Blur.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
403 there, Gorillas on the 90s till now countdown, but it's time for a bit of serious chat, and the idea is that we talk about a situation or something going on in the world in a serious fashion, Mogi, without any sort of humour,
right.
without any sort of nonsense.
We just don't want to piss take all the time, and I think people will be interested to hear what we think about some of the greater issues that are happening in the world.
Big
at
issues,
the moment.
mate.
Big
Big
issues. Thank you.
We've had a few suggestions.
There's a bit going on.
Yeah, there is.
Heaps of suggestions coming through on 3483 fellas. Mental health. Trump being arrested.
Mental health, is that yes or no? Or is that just
that was
generally
just an open discussion.
talk about mental health?
Yeah. Big topic.
It's a big topic.
Are electric vehicles the future?
Interesting.
Or naked German wolfman? So, up to you, fellas. Which one do you want to do?
Well, that's tough. I think we'll go on my personal feeling, and I don't want to sway you in any way, Hoyte.
Sure.
The naked German wolfman.
Okay, yep, we can do that.
That would be my inkling too, actually, Mogi.
Okay.
All right, well, let's do it.
Serious Chat with Jason Mike.
And me, Keyzie. All right, fellas, serious chat this week. Friday the 25th of August 2023. Blurry photos of an... What does that say? An unkempt naked man in the German forest.
Not glitching again, is it, Keyzie?
No, it's just
good, 'cause this is serious.
Blurry photos of an unkempt man carrying a spear in a German forest.
Spear what? Sorry,
like a wooden spear.
Oh,
right,
sorry.
okay.
So, blurry photos have stoked speculation that legends of a wolf man stalking the woods are in fact true. These photos were taken by hikers, and there's a photo of it here as well. He's a bloke, he's naked, he's covered in hair and mud, and he's holding a stick.
Right.
And he's sitting just outside the forest.
Right. That just says there that he's been stalking the forest. Is there ever any evidence of the stalking? Because what I can see is a guy sort of crouching, hunched sort of thing, and he's got a stick and he's playing with either rock. If it's a human man, he's playing with a rock. But if it's a wolf man, he might be playing with his own feces. I don't know from that picture. But I don't know if he looks like a wolf man.
Can I just put it out there too in terms of, because I can't actually see the picture, you stated he was sitting outside the forest, is that correct?
He's sitting on the edge of the forest in
Right.
front of a tree.
You know, throughout the ages, Mogi, there's been all sorts of myths and legends, hasn't there? Your Bigfoot, for example, your Loch Ness Monster,
yeah.
you know, all that, the Yeti, all that sort of stuff. I wonder if this is just someone that's
The
been
Southland Panther.
the Southland Panther. If this is just someone that's been on a bender,
Oh yeah, got lost,
and has just been in the bush for months on end, perhaps.
Well, this is the point I'm making. When you take into consideration the photographic evidence available,
Yes.
these photos are always grainy. It's a grainy photo.
Yeah.
It just looks like a dirty bastard to me.
Holding a
Sure.
stick.
And not necessarily
Yeah.
holding a stick. And you say wolf man, I've never seen a wolf holding a stick.
No.
So that sort of to me is like, wolves aren't known for using tools.
Correct.
Well, no.
I think that's fair. And, you know, the fact that he's hairy is neither here nor there as
No.
far as I'm concerned.
No, but the reason this is... they think
I mean, you saw my pubis.
Yeah. That's...
If you apply that
Don't.
everywhere... What? That's speaking to the hair on people's body.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
serious. It's making a comparison
All good.
from my own experience.
Just double
Yeah,
checking.
totally.
The reason why they think he's a wolf man and it's like a legend is because there's been sightings of
They
him
say
since...
he was a legend, or they...
No,
or you
he's
just-
not a legend.
No.
There is a legend of
Oh,
a
the
wolf man.
legend of the
Backbone.
wolf man.
Of a wolf man. And there's been sightings since 2015.
Jeez.
Yes.
Well, he's grown up pretty quick, hasn't he? Because what is he, 8?
No, he's. I reckon he looks like he's in his 40s, early 40s.
Well, they've only seen him since 2015.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, there you go.
Were there any witnesses or anything? Who took the photos?
Oh, there's a couple of tourists took the photos. Direct quote here, we saw the Wolfman when we reached...
Where was this?
Germany.
We got to do the voice.
What do you mean? Like a German voice?
Yeah.
It's
the
not
accent.
Because then it'll make more sense to me then.
They didn't talk with a New Zealand accent, did they?
We saw the Wolfman when we reached the sandstone caves. He was standing on top of one of the caves, holding a long wooden stick like a spear.
And now in a German accent?
Huh?
Yeah, German accent, Keyzie.
No, we should probably get back to the countdown, don't you think?
Yeah, sure, man.
That was good.
That was
Thank
good.
you.
We did really well there, actually.
We didn't take the piss at all. Good work, fellas.
Totally. What are we up to now? Oh,
2 songs left for the
yeah,
day.
4:02. A bit of Weezer.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed, the Friday Throbber. Some of you in the car or wherever you are listening to the show might be saying, why are you playing it now? That's a bit odd, but we couldn't tutu Mike Minogue with the countdown, which incidentally will be replayed from 7 o'clock onwards tonight and start again on the Monday.
Correct.
Yeah, mate.
Bloody excited. Here we go again, fellas. We're back.
Friday Throbber, eh? Yeah.
It's a Kiwi institution. It's the backbone of this nation.
It is, and if you're joining us for the first time, the Friday Thrubbers, well, we each choose a song in the studio here to kick off your Friday night, party mode, kicking into the weekend, fellas.
That's right, we each pick a song. We also keep score. So if your song gets chosen, not only does it play out in full, but you get a mark on the scoreboard. The scores are currently Chris, a.k.a. Keyzie, 11, Mike, 7, Jase, 4.
Yeah.
So a lot of work to be
7.
made up, yeah. Or are you on 8, are you?
Yeah, 8.
I think I'm on 6.
I think you're on 8.
I think last week, quite frankly, should be void.
I agree.
Oh, I bet you do. But last week we asked you, and you said it's all good for Mogi. So now we're going to relitigate this. How many
No,
times?
we're not.
It should be
Thank
void.
you.
We're going to get back into the
Okay, who's
actual
kicking us
Throbber.
off? I kicked us off last week. Who's this week?
I'll go.
All right.
You're ready for this?
Yeah, man.
Old school boy. Crank it. Jump around your garage. I did it all for the nookie. What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, boy.
Not Fat Boy. This is Limp Bizkit, isn't
Limp
it?
Bizkit, man.
Yeah,
That
damn.
is a tune.
I got something in a very kind of similar vein, actually, Mogi. I was
Sure.
thinking about someone driving home in the car and cranking it up, or being at home, cranking it up at home,
Sure.
having a bit of a dance. Go, let it loose there, Keyzie.
He was a skater boy. She said, see you later.
No.
boy. He wasn't good.
No.
What?
No.
This is the song that I was given.
No.
Because you're a skater belt.
I'm not doing
Because you're a
that.
skatey boy.
No.
Oh, God. Come on, Jase.
No. No.
I bet that was a bigger throbber than your actual selection.
All
Let's
right,
find
well, let's
out.
see. Bit of Prodigy for you, fellas.
Bit
The
repetitive.
tune. Oh. She's good, mate. She's good. You wait for the whole tune.
We're not going to play the whole tune.
Yeah, probably not, but we'll see. What did you go with there, Keyzie? What's that?
What's the name of that song?
Their Law.
Their Law. Kia ora.
Great song. I went with a classic.
Having a good time.
Can you wait, please?
Oh, God.
Yummy boy.
Heard that about 50 million times.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Hey,
Hang
well,
on,
here's the
hang on.
thing. Yeah, we know how it goes, Keyzie. We've heard
Yeah.
it 50 million times. Hey, but you decide, New Zealand, give us a call now on 0800 Hodak. In the meantime, let's get back to some more tunes, shall we?
Tune.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. And you decide, New Zealand. You decide. Moki went with this.
Oh,
A little bit of Limp Bizkit. This is just a throb, man.
Are you throbbing, Moki?
I am throbbing, man. You crank this up and you jump around.
Check 1, 2.
Limp Bizkit, Nookie.
I did it all for the nookie. What?
I went for a bit of Prodigy for you.
What's the name of the song?
Pardon?
What's
Their
the name of the
Law.
song? Oh, yeah.
Their Law. This is another one you pump up, mate. She's a tune, trust me.
Does it get good at any stage or just stay like this?
And then Keyzie went for a replay of this song for the 500 millionth time.
Because I'm having a good time.
Having a good time.
Shooting star leaping through the sky.
Tune, man.
Whatever. Good God.
You don't like Freddie?
Not really. Oh, you know. Alex, you mad bastard. How's life?
Hot take.
Yeah, good thanks. Good thanks.
Good on you, mate. What are you running with there, Alex?
I'll have Sk8er Boy, thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne.
What about a second choice?
I'd go with anything but Prodigy then.
Oh, okay.
Prodigy sucks.
Right.
Can
so-
you pick a song, man?
Oh, Queen.
Good on you, mate.
Yes.
Well done.
Thanks, Alex. Great New Zealand.
Queen. Brian, you mad bastard. How's life?
Life is fantastic since you put on the Prodigy Hoyte, Jase.
Good on you, Brian. Good on
You
you.
legend.
Good on you,
I'm in my
mate.
pants right now. Good on you.
Right,
Good on you, mate. Brendan, you mad bastard. How's life?
Hey, great, mate. Sad effort.
Oh. What happened, Brendan? You still there?
Hayden, how's life, mate?
Yeah, good, mate.
Good on you, Hayden.
What do you reckon, champ?
Was Sk8er Boy still up for offer? Otherwise, I'll go for old Hoyte there.
Hey! What did Jay want to win?
Finally.
Congratulations, Jase.
Finally.
Good job, man.
I should let you guys know the song goes for 18 minutes.
Yeah, good.
Are you serious? How long does it actually go for?
6.
Oh, wow.
What I love about that is, Keyzie, did you even put that song in? Did you drop it in the wall? What did Jay?
What, his actual song?
I thought you put all three of them in there generally, but it looked like you only put mine and his in there.
No.
Mine and yours in there.
No,
it's in there.
Can we listen to the song, please?
Oh, I'd rather not. Anything else going on in your life, Keyzie?
Well, to be honest, looking forward to the Warriors tonight.
Oh, how good.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, finally, fellas, a victory for Hoyte J.
Yeah.
Got there in the end.
If you've just joined us, that was the throbber,
Tune.
a late throbber because of the old 90s till now countdown. Jase won. You're on 5 points now, Jase.
Good work,
stuff,
man.
mate. Thanks, team.
Mike's on 8 and I'm on 11.
Good stuff.
Pretty good.
Does
Good
it make you
stuff.
feel good that your song, even though you won, got the same amount of votes as Avril Lavigne's Sk8er Boy, which I put in as a joke?
Yeah. Well, I would have taken that in the end.
Yeah.
But, you know, a win's a win, I guess, fellas.
Yeah.
So it's good. Hey, plenty coming up. Mogi had a bit of drama in his life just recently, so we'll be
did.
getting into that next. What do you think, fellas?
Sounds good, fella.
Good stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, bit of Van Halen for you. How are we going, fellas? We enjoying our Friday?
Yeah.
You throbbing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good stuff.
Jace is pumped up. He's had a win.
Yeah, finally.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cheered him right up.
I'm sure I should have won last week as well, but never mind.
Well, actually, if it makes you feel better, the latest text to come in. What the F is this shite? I take it back. This is massively punishing. Just letting you know.
I'm changing to a different station. Keep the Matrix soundtrack off the airwaves, fellas.
Well, look, I didn't vote.
No, it's true. You can only offer it up, mate. You can only offer it up. Now,
True.
I had a bit of a weird one, fellas. I want to get your opinion on it. I went to a store to buy some stuff. The stuff required that I go into the changing rooms and get changed. I was nude in there. What did you? Even though I was only trying on a t-shirt, but I took my pants off as well.
Oh, little Pooh Bear.
Yeah,
Sweet.
And, I bought a few things. I left, and as I was driving away, I realised that I'd left my sunglasses in the changing room, which is pretty standing for me.
Yes,
I leave
I was
things
going to
all
say
over
it's
the
pretty
joint.
standard.
And now I could have just gone back, but unfortunately this shop is in a place in Auckland. If you know anything about Auckland, you know that there's roadworks everywhere. The middle of the city is just an absolute shambles. So I couldn't be bothered going back around because it would have been a 40-minute round trip. So I just rang the store up and I said, hey, I've left these sunnies in changing room number 3. Old mate was on the phone there. He went and had a gaze. He goes, oh, yeah, I've got him, man. He said, I got him. I'll put him aside for you. I said, beauty, I'll come in tomorrow. Beauty.
Oh, that's
Sweet.
good.
So then I go in there, and this I'm not exaggerating for effect here when I tell you I was there for half an hour while 5 staff members searched for these sunglasses. They searched behind the counter, about 4 different offices, a safe, They rang the guy who took them off me. He told them where he put it. It wasn't there anymore. So it's turned into a saga that's gone on for about 3 or 4 days where they keep telling me they're going to ring me up and tell me where the sunnies are.
Yes.
But I've rang them up and they said they've actually checked the security footage to see when I came in, to see what the guy did with them and to try and track them down. It appears that one of the staff members has stolen the sunglasses.
Right.
So my question to you is it my fault because I'm the idiot that left them behind?
Yes.
Or do they bear some responsibility because they put them aside and then one of their staff members has stolen it?
Well, hang about. So if they've got video footage of the staff members stealing your... can't they get them back?
Do they?
Well, this is what they say. We've checked you, we've seen when he's put them there, and we're going to keep having a look at the footage to find out when they go missing. Now, the thing about it is, it could have been over a 2-day period. So they're going to have to sit there for 48 hours and watch this footage to find out who stole my sunglasses.
I don't think they'll do it.
I don't think they can be bothered. So they're like, I'll call you back, we'll call you back. It's like, okay, good. And I don't think they will.
Well, I mean, my view is you started the debacle, so, ultimately, it's your fault.
Sure.
My view is you did start the debacle. They made the debacle a lot worse.
Yeah.
But ultimately your fault.
I feel like that as well. But I also feel like if I owned the store and I had taken those and somebody had stolen them, I would say, look, you can have 10 grand of store credit.
Oh, yeah, definitely that.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
not 10
yeah.
grand. That's,
20 grand.
Yeah.
You're right, Keith.
Yeah,
20
more,
grand. Because it's,
more.
No,
I feel
it's not.
dirty, man, because I don't even want to go in the store again
Yeah,
because
but it's not what
they're thieves.
Right.
But 20 grand would maybe
Well, hang on.
change my mind.
What they could do, actually, Mogi, is say, we'll give you 10 minutes in the store. Everything you grab is yours.
Thank you.
You
and
know,
I'll
like-
just go into the staff room and take their
No, hang
handbags
on.
and
Yeah,
their
well, whatever.
phones
Yeah,
and all
cash
that sort
register.
of, take the register out.
How
yeah,
much
yeah.
were the glasses worth?
Oh, about $14.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Bit of Sublime there to round off the hour. Plenty more coming up after 6 o'clock, including the results of the Big Show Big Poll, Skatey Belt, yes or no.
Yes.
Also, what's on the TV with Mike Minogue.
So good.
Really good. And in actual fact, you know how we can monitor what's happening on the show with the listeners out there. Always spikes with what's on the TV with Mike Minogue.
People,
They just
the
flock to
listeners
it.
flock in, yeah.
Beautiful stuff. All that after 6 o'clock.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Hot chip there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday evening. But right now it's time for the Big Poll.
Ba, 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 ba. Really good.
The question today was skatey bouts, yes or no?
Now, this came about because Jase wears a skatey belt, and that's all good, man.
You keep saying that,
It's
Keyzie. I
all
know it
good.
is. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, same.
And can I just say,
Yeah.
genuinely, I have
hand on
no
heart.
idea of the result of this because my phone's charging out in the office. So
Sure.
I have genuinely no idea.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So the way this...
And genuinely no idea what actually the result might be.
Yeah, Jase, and it's genuinely all good that you wear a skatey belt.
Totally it is, mate.
Yeah, it's fine. Now,
I'm picking 50-50 because that's kind of what the text was saying.
yeah.
I'm going to go... Who would say yes, though? I'm going to say 60% no.
60% no, Mogi, 50-50 Jase. To have your say, go to Hodaki Big Show's Instagram story and vote. Skatey belts. What did you say, Jase?
50-50.
54-46.
In favour of or against?
No.
Oh, okay.
So 54% of people say no, don't wear a skatey belt. 46% though, which I think is pretty damn good, say yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're both pretty close here, Jase.
Well, indeed, mate.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Does that make you feel better about it?
I don't have any feelings about it. And as Mogi pointed out, actually, you never see my skate about because
No.
I have a shirt over the top.
Why
of
no?
it.
then
secret.
we never see it because he's ashamed of it and hiding it.
Not in any way. Do you think if I was ashamed of it, I would have, had a photo taken of my massive crutch and my belt? I don't think so, Keyzie.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting photo up at the Hodaki Big Show Instagram, by the way. But in all seriousness, though, Jase, don't throw it out. I know you want to. Hold on to it because I genuinely think skatey belts are coming back in.
Thanks, mate.
Good on
yeah.
you, mate.
Yeah. Well, as I say, I've got 3 of the bastards, so,
Yeah.
I like to interchange.
So good.
Yeah, quality.
Hey, you know what's coming up next?
What's on the TV with Mike Minogue?
Have I got a show for you fellas today?
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited.
Hey,
Same.
Keyzie,
What?
you're just going to have to wait like everybody else,
Oh,
mate.
damn it.
Totally.
Hey, Jase, It's all good, man.
Totally.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Pat Benatar there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. Actually, interestingly enough, Pat Benatar her and Kate Bush when I was a young fella. Boy, oh boy, I tell you what.
Right.
Very, very good musicians, very attractive woman to Hoyte J.
I'm going to have to look, Kate. Look. Actually, no, I won't. I won't do that. I'm not going to objectify
Well, I
those
don't want to
women.
object, but, you know.
I was going to say, don't do
I was
that.
just about to Google them so I could objectify
I was a
them. But it doesn't.
young fella back
Just 'cause
then,
he-
you know what I
just
mean?
'cause he does it doesn't mean-
Kate Bush was beautiful and is beautiful. But anyway, what's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yeah.
Okay, last night I watched about another 3 episodes of At Home with the Tysons, which is on Netflix.
I thought you hated that.
No, I was going to continue to give it a chance. It annoyed me because there's about 2 minutes of content across half an hour.
Right.
Because of all the cutaways and drone shots and all that sort of stuff. But as I was saying yesterday, they are an incredibly entertaining family. Tyson, and what's really good about it is that Tyson Fury's mental health is always pretty much front and centre of every single episode.
Yes.
So it's him going up and down and his missus saying that she's been supportive while berating him anytime he's sort of in a low patch. So I'm finding that quite funny. And the kids are also hilarious, and so is his dad. I'm really enjoying it. I really enjoy it. And I think you'll probably hate it, Jase.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it.
I think
Because
he's a
usually
really incredible dude, and I think she's pretty amazing as well. I'm not sure if she's been painted in a fair light. But another interesting thing, Jase, was that the creative director on it is one Nick Hornby, novelist Nick Hornby, who wrote About a Boy,
Yes.
High Fidelity,
I'm reading that right now.
Fever Pitch. Is that right?
Yes.
All of those made into great films, except for Fever Pitch, which was Drew Barrymore and that other little fella. What's his name there? Jimmy something or other, Fallon. Anyway, I think if you stick with it, it rewards it, and I think there's some good lessons there. It's got more depth than your traditional reality garbage, and 20 stars from old Mogi.
Yeah,
20,
great
Jesus.
stuff, mate. Great stuff. What did I watch? Ocean's 11 Inches,
Jase.
which was, it's kind of a,
No, we get what it is.
what do you mean?
Well, we know what it is.
Have you seen it?
No, but I can assume what it is.
No.
It'll be a
Don't
dirty
assume,
version.
Keyzie. There's nothing dirty about it. It was beautifully shot.
Right.
Great cinematography.
Was there nudity in it?
Yes.
Full frontal.
Yes.
Coitus?
Yes.
Porno?
Certainly not porn.
Right.
No, it was a dramatic.
Heist
it was a
movie.
dramedy because there's some good laughs in there as
Yeah,
well.
right. At the acting.
Pardon?
You're laughing at the acting.
Oh no, there's some beautiful moments that we can all relate to, throughout the film.
Really?
Hot.
Yeah.
Nice. I got home last night from the Hodaki party.
Steamed.
Steamed. So I'm pretty sure we started watching an episode of Country Calendar on demand, and then I fell.
Go to a tune, Keyzie.
Then I fell. No way.
Let's get out of
Boy,
here.
No way.
boy.
These
get out of
people were diversifying by making maple syrup, but then I fell asleep.
Oh, cheers.
Oh,
Do you get a
what?
Do you get a massive snore on when you sleep?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
When I'm steamed.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
MGMT there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. Now, as we mentioned earlier in the show, there's a big sporting weekend ahead, Mogi. And the ACC, of course, are going to be covering it. The All Blacks versus South Africa tomorrow, which I'll be getting up for. I'll be naturally getting up for. I mean, I'm normally up at that time anyway, about 6:30. And so I'll be getting stuck into that, I can assure you.
How do you do a South African and... Yeah,
Did I tell you, by the way, fellas? I was having a chat. It was
Very difficult.
with a tradie the other day at my house, and he did the but legitimately.
Yeah.
And I found myself saying, "Is he taking the piss?" But no, he was like,
We
"So I
didn't
can do
invent
this
it. We've just noticed it.
Yeah.
And can I just say, very good South African accent.
think you,
It's a
mate?
difficult accent to pull off.
Do you think so?
Oh, absolutely. I can't do it.
I've always found the South African accent actually one of the more simple ones to do.
No, it sounds simple, and then as soon as I launch into it, I sort of veer off into India, and I have to shut up pretty quick.
Right, okay.
I'm pretty sure The Alternative Commentary Collective.
No, that's not too bad.
Not
Keyzie.
too bad, thank
That's
you.
not too bad, mate.
Mike
Hey.
Minogue, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, not great.
Nah,
there.
okay.
Nah.
hey, no, but just on that front, by the way, Keyzie,
What's
are
that,
you doing?
Jase?
Are you doing the Wars tonight? Or
The
who's-
Warriors?
Yeah, who's doing that, mate?
The Warriors, it's me and Di Henwood tonight, 8
Oh.
o'clock. The Dream Team.
Yeah, I was going to say the dream team there, big
thank
fella.
you, thank you. So we're commentating Sky Sport 9. The Wars taking on the Dragons. It's the last home game of the year.
That's 59, eh?
Channel 59 if you've got a decoder still.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you've got the old streaming pass, Sky Sport 9, 8 o'clock, make sure you join us for that. And then tomorrow morning, Hoyte will actually be playing the All Blacks v South Africa audio on the station.
Oh.
Yeah, great
So
stuff.
if you're working tomorrow morning or something, road trip, you can listen to the
Oh,
commentary.
that's pretty cool.
You'd
That
be
sounds cool.
you'd be into that, wouldn't you, Mogi?
What's that?
All Black Test match versus South Africa.
100%.
Yeah.
I'll be up, mate. I'll be up at the crack watching that.
Because I actually believe, quite sincerely, they're our biggest threat at the World Cup again. Because even though we
You need to
we
do the
blitzed
accent.
them, even though we blitzed them in
Yeah.
that first 15 minutes where we played some sublime rugby, the reality is they're a tough team to get over the top of, and they always tend to perform well at the old World
I think
Cup.
it'll be Ireland, based on the fact that
They're
they're
going
pumped up.
downhill slightly.
Irish. You think it'll be the Irish?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah, well, Keyzie,
that sounded
come
Indian.
on. Come on.
What? No.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you mere bastards. That's the big show done and dusted for this week. Hope you've been enjoying the show. If you have, tell all your mates about it. Mogi, what are you up to, mate?
Was.
I'm really looking forward to the weekend.
Was tonight.
Yes.
AB's tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Take my kid to swimming. Got a mate from Levin I'll be catching up with. And other than that, I'll be working.
Beautiful, beautiful. What about you, Keyzie?
Tonight, commentating the Warriors with Di on Sky Sport 9, then go to a mate's place for his birthday. Happy. Oh. But it's a reverse situation where my wife is going to be there. They're going to BYO, and then I'm coming afterwards, so she'll be the one that's steamed, and then I'm
Right.
joining in late, and then driving us both home.
You're saying off air that you find her massively annoying when she's got a couple of wines under her belt.
Yeah, which I thought was a bit harsh and
Yeah,
a
I
bit
thought-
rich
thought that
coming
was
from you. Bit rich, Keyzie.
Was that off air I said that?
Yeah,
I thought I
yeah,
said
man.
that on air. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
So you can. That's your
Nah.
opportunity, mate.
Jace, what are you up to this weekend?
Well, I'll be watching the Wars tonight as well. All Blacks tomorrow, and I'm checking out a new fishing spot tomorrow. Herald Island. I'm going to go and have a little tiki tour out there with my wife.
I love
and,
Herald
Nice.
Island. I always
I've
wanted to
actually
move there.
Seriously, never been there. So
It's
I'm-
amazing.
I'm
It's
gonna
like-
go and I've got a feeling I'm going to like it.
It's got Coromandel small town vibes.
Yes,
but it's
okay,
only
nice.
40 minutes out of Auckland, or
Yeah,
half an
yeah.
hour.
Never heard of it.
Well,
it's
actually,
cool.
I went on Google Maps. It said from my place 28 minutes there, Keyzie. So I'm going to have a fish there, and then on Sunday we've got lunch planned, and it's going to be great. And the weather's beautiful, so
I
I'm
can't
really
wait
looking
till
forward to it.
Monday when it all falls to bits and
Yeah.
you're fuming.
Yeah, probably. Hey, thanks for taking the time to listen to the show. Make sure you check out our Instagram account at Horodaki Big Show. Also, our podcast outro and highlights of the show till Monday.
Jace, tell them about the Instagram.
I just did.
Oh, okay, carry on.
Until Monday, see you later.